Hi, I'm Tanya, and this is one of my boys, Wyatt, and welcome to Faithful Flow. We are just going to do a quick little movement snack here, so not a long practice, but just some movement to get you up and your juices going. Perfect little thing to do kind of in the middle of a work day. So we're going to get started right away in child's pose. I've got one short scripture I'm going to read to us, but I'll get you into child's pose first. So toes together, knees nice and wide. Crawl those arms forward. Actively reach forward, try to find some length in your spine. Take a breath here in and out. And again, in and out. You can continue breathing there. I'm going to read out of Romans chapter 8, verses 15. And it says, "For you did not receive a spirit of slavery to fall back into fear. Instead, you received a spirit of adoption by whom we cry out, Abba, Father." And I love this verse. There's a little breath prayer built into it already. So you can inhale, cry out, Abba, and exhale, Father. Let's take one more breath here. And then from here, making our way into our hands and knees, so we're going to find some cat-cows. So knee step in underneath the hips, hands directly underneath the shoulders. Inhale, drop your chest, lift your tailbone, lift your gaze. Exhale, round your spine and tuck your chin. Inhaling and exhaling. And then if you like any additional movement, maybe some little barrel rolls would feel good, or some slinky cat, just any movement along the spine here that would feel good for you. Go ahead and enjoy that. If you're doing something with some rotation to it, make sure that you go both directions. We'll be here for 3, 2, 1, and then we'll all meet in this nice solid tabletop. We're going to curl our toes under, and we're just going to hover our knees up off the mat. So like a little bear pose here. So engage the core. Think about keeping the spine nice and long. Just drawing everything in towards the center line of the body here. And then you can stay here, or you can find some little bear walks. So it's going to be alternating hands and feet. You're just going to walk forward a couple steps. You can come off your mat. And then you're going to see if you can go backwards too, which is a little bit of a brain teaser, I feel. So let's try it again. So alternating hands and feet as you walk forward or crawl forward, and then trying to keep them alternated as you crawl back. All right, good job. We'll meet in a down dog. So if you're off your mat, you can just come onto your mat. Hips up and back, down dog. Take a breath. Exhale, let it go. One more breath here. Inhaling, crying out, Abba. Exhaling, Father. And then we can lift our right leg up in the air. Bend the knee, open the hip, a nice big little hip stretch or hip yawn. If you want to, you can even look over this left shoulder. See if you can catch the foot in your peripheral vision. We'll be here for 3, 2, 1, straightening it back out to a 3-legged dog. And then set it down, down dog. Take a breath. Let it go. Other side. Left leg lifts up and back. Bend the knee, stack the hip, a little hip yawn. Stay here or look over your right shoulder. See if you can catch the foot in your peripheral vision here. For 3, 2, 1, extending back out to down dog. Both feet on the ground. Take a breath. Let it go. And then we're going to come back to child's pose. Just a few breaths. So hips to the ground, knees nice and wide. Inhaling, Abba. Exhaling, Father. Once more, inhaling, Abba. Exhaling, Father. All right, back to the hands and knees. We got one more little thing to go through. So it's going to come from that bear pose again. They're going to be little kick throughs. So curl the toes under, hover the knees. You're going to kick your right leg underneath your body out to the left side, maybe even tap it with your left hand. and then come back to this bear pose. And again, left leg out to the right side, maybe tap it with the hand, and then come back. A few more rounds of these. So tapping the foot and coming back, and tapping the foot and coming back. So right foot and left foot. We'll do one more round to each side. Right foot and left foot. Lowering the knees back down, back into your tabletop. Couple cat-cows just to clear it out. Inhaling and exhaling. And again, inhale and exhale. Last one. And exhale. All right, come back to a nice straight spine. And then we're just going to find an easy seat. So just crossing the legs, any position that feels good for you. Sit up nice and tall. We'll take a couple of breaths here, and then I'll close us out with reading that scripture once more. So inhale, arms reach up, gaze up. Exhale, palms together. They can slide down to heart center. Again, inhale, reaching up, crying out, Abba. Exhale, and Father. Last time, inhaling, Abba. Exhaling, hands come through to heart center, Father. You can leave your hands here or bring them over your heart, one hand on top of the other. And I'll read again, Romans chapter 8, verses 15. For you did not receive a spirit of slavery to fall back into fear. Instead, you received the spirit of adoption, by whom we cry out, Abba, Father. All right, thanks so much for joining me for this short, sweet little movement stack. I hope that you feel like you got some blood pumping and some movement back into your body. I hope to see you again soon. Grace and peace. Bye.
Hi again. I just wanted to say thank you so much for your time and your interest in Christian yoga and Faithful Flow. I hope that you're finding these classes helpful both for your walk of faith and your yoga practice. My channel is brand new. I'm still building content and releasing classes, but I am taking requests. So if there's something that you'd like to see covered, please let me know. I'm happy to do post tutorials, class themes, focus on scripture verses, or some sort of discussion if you have a question about how the Christian life and yoga can work together, how yoga can help you to support your walk of faith. I'd love to help you kind of navigate through that. So you can reach me here by leaving a comment. You can reach me on my social channels or my website at faithfulflow.com. There's links to all of those below in the notes. So thank you so much for your time. Until I see you again, grace and peace.